Not bad for a running back.
I'm taking Matthew Stafford over Lamar. I'll tell you right now, not even an issue. I know Burrow's better. I know Allen's better. I know Mahomes is better.
Have you guys noticed that anytime Patrick Mahomes makes some big accomplishment, like winning his third Super Bowl, and that elevates not just him, that also elevates Josh Allen and Joe Burrow? Now, what do I mean by that? I'll tell you. I'm noticing that every single time that Patrick Mahomes does something and puts himself in a league all by himself, because make no mistake about it, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL right now because of those 3 rings. But for some reason, that always elevates Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. Shoot, according to this guy, Matthew Stafford goes up a few slots, which no shade to Matthew Stafford, but Lamar Jackson faced Matthew Stafford in Week 14, and he beat him and outplayed him. So I don't even know what he's talking about there. Then he talked about Matthew Stafford going against the Lions and how much of a warrior he was against them.
You see the way Stafford played against the Lions when he got his rear end beat and he went in 60 yards?
Yeah, I remember that game against the Lions. Lamar had 357 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, a passer rating of 155.8, and a rushing touchdown. And I told you boys about getting lazy with your reasoning. At least make it a challenge for me. This season, every single team the Ravens faced, any team that was above 500 or great or better or in the top tier of the NFL, Lamar Jackson dissected those boys. You remember that game against the 49ers? Or how about the game against the Dolphins where he threw for 331 yards and had 5 touchdown passes with a passer rating of 158.3? Just so I'm clear, I'm not irritated with your logic and your reasoning behind your Lamar Jackson ridicule. I'm irritated because it's flat out stupid. You keep claiming that Lamar Jackson is not a great quarterback and his accomplishments are not enough to show that he is, but every time you say he has to do something, he goes out there and does it. He's beaten every single quarterback you say that is better than him, from Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Russell Wilson, Brock Purdy, who just everybody loves right now, C.J. Stroud twice in one season, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford, Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff, and even the greats, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. It's like you guys make executive decisions, decide to sit in front of a camera, and you tell yourself, convince yourself that you sound like this.
He'd have to heat the cube to 120 million Kelvin just to break through the Coulomb barrier.
But in reality, you sound like this.
Make magic or something? What is musician? What am I
I
just
don't
saying?
think, baby, I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think.
Yeah, you sound like absolutely nothing but an ex-girlfriend who had bipolar. You just keep going flip-flopping, and we would appreciate if you would stay on the one side we all know you really belong on. You ain't fooling nobody. Stop trying to come over to our side every time Lamar Jackson does something so great, makes y'all look dumb. Because everybody know the second the man messes up or he falls short on what he's trying to accomplish, you guys gonna be right there like vultures just trying to pick it apart. I promise you, you have already laid your foundation and made your place in the world of Lamar Jackson, and we all know what you bring in, and I can assure you, nobody's gonna ask you to the barbecue. We all see what you be cooking, and we want no part of it.
What's wrong with my cooking? That shit nasty as hell.
And let's be blunt about this. Even when Lamar Jackson does win a Super Bowl, and he will win Super Bowls, y'all are still gonna find something wrong with this dude's game. Stop acting like after he wins the championship, you guys are going to change your minds. You're not going to. People like you never change your mind, because that would mean you would have to swallow your pride and admit the fact that you were wrong. A lot of you are saying he will never win a championship. A lot of you are saying that he won't even sniff the Super Bowl. And that's 110% fine. But you make sure that you stand on that and you stay right there. Don't move 1 inch. We're not going to let you. We're going to remind you anytime you try to even look like you're trying to switch it up. If you are that bold to stand on these ridiculous statements and topics, then you need to be bold enough to stand there when it comes crumbling down on top of you. Yes, Lamar Jackson has a losing record in the playoffs, and that's the only niche that you guys have in his game and his entire career. That's all you got. You got to feel bad, and honestly, you should be feeling your hair standing up on the back of your neck, because honestly, it's slowly fading away. Because even with that little factor that you guys love to keep throwing in all the Raven and Lamar Jackson fans' faces, he's still breaking records even in the playoffs. And spare me this argument that you guys keep bringing up all of the things that Lamar Jackson does wrong and keep holding him accountable for the things that he's done in his career. Because everybody knows what that is. It's nothing but a bunch of BS. You are not holding him accountable for the things he has done in the NFL so far. What you're doing is downplaying his accomplishments to make those other guys look better than what they really are. Yes, Josh Allen has made it to the AFC Championship game, but he has yet to make it to a Super Bowl, yet alone win it. Yes, Joe Burrow has made it to a Super Bowl, but he has yet to win one. So with that being said, whether you like it or agree with it or not, here's the tier right here. Tier 1, Patrick Mahomes. Tier 2, Lamar Jackson. Patrick Mahomes is on tier 1 all by himself because he won 3 Super Bowls and has 2 MVPs. Lamar Jackson is now a 2-time MVP, one of them being unanimous and another one being 1 vote away from being that again. Want to talk great quarterbacks that led the league in touchdown passes? Lamar Jackson has done that. You want to talk about great quarterbacks that led their teams from come from behind victories? Lamar Jackson has done that a couple of times. The status of Lamar Jackson as a quarterback in the National Football League will never go down or shake because people like Shannon Sharpe want to question every accomplishment he ever has.
Lamar won his second MVP.
Yeah.
But at what point in time do we start holding him accountable and says that's underachieving?
Oh no, look you guys. Shannon Sharpe is no longer impressed with Lamar Jackson having MVPs.
Oh my, that is shocking. I am shocked right now.
Man, shut the hell up.
The poster child for the hate for 8, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom line is this. Just because you can't wrap your mind around something doesn't mean it's ridiculous or wrong. You guys claim to love facts so much, these facts aren't hiding, they ain't hard to find, they're easy to track down. Lamar Jackson is legit, he's the real deal, and there's nobody in the league that's doing what he's doing right now. But go ahead, keep the hate and disrespect coming. Like him or not, that's exactly what Lamar's gonna keep doing.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Thank you for watching this video. By all means, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and push the subscribe and notification button for videos already up and for the ones to come.